So welcome back guys, and in today's video we're going to do this transition from your footage to your editor timeline transition in HitFilm Express 15. So let's get into it. So we're here in HitFilm Express 15, and currently I'm using the light mode because it's much easier for me to use the light mode for this very effect, and I would explain why later. So all you need is a video file of any video that you like, and then all you have to do is import it. So I'm just going to make a composite shot out of that. Okay, nice. So here's the timeline file, and here's your 3D phone file. So as you can see, it's there's two clips here. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to align those if you want, but I'm just gonna align those because it's going to be easier for me. Or you could just actually don't have to align this, you're just going to have to align the what do you call this, the stage or this panel here to your clip. So let's say I would like it that long, and there you go. So since you have that clip, let's make this laptop view 45 times, I meant 4.5 times bigger. So I would make that 450%. Let's make a new point layer. Let's rename this something like example point, which I could just have not used because we're just going to use one, but it's a good example. So let's just keyframe it somewhere in here, 5 seconds. Scale that. You could either you could go back, I meant go forward, and let's just make that zoom out. So we're just going to use that same size, so 22.5. so it would shrink down, and let's just wait for HitFilm to load. Okay, so let's go back, and let's go back. So as you can see, it did not change, and the reason for that is that these two are still not linked to the point layer. So let's just parent this by dragging both of them and make them parent them to the new point. And let's make a scale and position, make a keyframe for that. Go forward, how long do you want? That depends on you. I'm just going to go a second forward, 22.5, and let's just wait for HitFilm to load. So as you can see, it's nice and it's not tracking. So what you're going to do, since this is a still image or there's nothing moving, because the other is a screen and the other is just a stable video, so let's just drag that here. Just make sure that you're just dragging that 3D phone or your layer, and then enlarge it. Okay, and okay. So that's it, I think. Let's test it out. Okay, so here's the problem. So as you can see, if I go back, the video goes the video file is going to be in the center of the video or somewhere in the timeline. So what we're going to do is move the position point to this position right here and align that one. As you can see, it's okay. And in here, I'm just going to align that. In here, we're just going to drag it. Okay, let's just wait for the loading. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're just going to drag this thing. The green is for the y-axis and the red for the x-axis. So let's just wait, and we're just going to align that a little bit well. Okay, little bit more down. Okay, so you could also pass this one as good, but let's just change this to 20%. Go back and wait, I should have, okay, just cancel that. It's 22.5. I just undo the what I did, and let's just go back. Wait, you could zoom in the timeline to have a more accurate keyframe, and let's just make the scale into 112. I meant 985, or we could just make that into 70%. Okay, so you could just move that a bit. The reason why my hit film is a bit more slower is because I have a screen recorder at the same time I'm loading in hitfilm, so it's kinda a heavy thing for my laptop to do. Okay, so let's just move that. The reason why I chose mode is because I could see, so that I could see the difference between this and this. Okay, so let's make that 72. So it's easier for me to distinguish between the light and dark. Okay, but it's a preference for people whether they like dark mode or light mode. Some people prefer light mode as it seems more brighter and more better for them, but for me I prefer dark mode. So okay, let's just drag that a bit down. Okay, let's just wait for the loading. Okay, so okay, we're a bit right in there. So as you can see, there's still edges, even though there's edge here, there's an edge here. So what we could do is we're just going to make that 73. I think 73.5 would do good. Okay, so let's just wait, since the side here has no more dark area. Here's the part where, okay, you know what, we could just do this 75. Let's just hope for the best. As you can see, there's still dark in there. So zooming in here, you would need the scroll wheel. Okay, or you could just use this one. Okay, so we could just drag it a bit down and you're good to go. Okay, so that's it for this video. Here's a clip of what the end result is. As you can see, it's just a very simple trick. It's actually faster. It's just a fast effect. It's just longer in this video because of the loading, because I'm using my screen recorder while editing, and it's a bit heavier for hitfilm to do both, for to do you know. But what you could have done also is to have you could just use one layer and just, or you could have one video file, and then you're just going to overlay the other video just by moving it just right. For example, we're just going to do this. As you can see here, I don't know if you could see that. If you're going to have a transition, you could just have it near the transition, but for me, I prefer this one. So as you can see, it's a very simple effect. It's a transition. I've seen others did more better results by adding a real camera. For example, you're going to have an editor speak because he realized something is wrong while in the post-production, which is nice. So that's it for this effect. Hope you like this one. Leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you like my content, and I would see you in the next video. Bye.